episode, we'll be exploring our community at Game Ready Fitness. They have this great youth development program where kids and youth get to train with professional and Olympic athletes. These role models help kids feel more confident and develop strong minds and bodies. I got the chance to learn with a former professional football player, Malcolm Williams. He won championships with the Toronto Argonauts and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And he was super nice. Also, on today's episode, we do a super cool experiment using edible ingredients. Learn about some food products, yum, hungry just thinking about it, that are also fun to play with. Are you ready to come to Game Ready Fitness with me?
Naima's Wonder World.
Okay, Naima, so we're gonna do some stretches, we're gonna do some workouts, and we're gonna take care of our bodies so we're feeling good, okay? We have 4 exercises that we're gonna do, okay, to keep us nice and fit and healthy, okay? So, the first one we're gonna do is a squat, okay? So, let's get our feet shoulder width apart. Can you show me? Shoulder width apart. Awesome, okay? And we're gonna do a squat together, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go all the way down. Excellent, and back up. Nice, let's do one more. And down, and up. Okay, this next one, let's do it nice and slow, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, slow, in control. Awesome, and up. And then, to finish it off, let's do 2 really fast, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, hey, oh. Ah, good job, okay. Now the next one we're gonna do, okay, is gonna be a standing bicycle, okay? It's gonna be like we're riding our bikes, okay? So let's get our hands up to our ears. All right, and we're gonna go opposite elbow to opposite knee, and we're gonna touch it, just like so, okay? Let's do another one. Awesome, let's do one more. Good, let's do 4 really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes! Okay, great job. Now, let's back it up to the edge of our mats. Feet together, perfect. This one is gonna be called inchworms. Inchworms, okay? So, from here, let's get our hands to the ground. And let's walk it out inch by inch. Nice little inchworm from here. And let's inch it back. Yes, good job, Naima. And we're back up. Whee! I think you got one more in you. You got one more in you? Yes, you do. Let's do it. Let's go down, touch it, and let's inch it out. Let's go. Yes, and let's go back. We did it! Yes, good job. Let's do a side lunge, okay? So we can go back to the middle of our mat. Boom, good job. And let's bring our right leg out like this. Yes, let's get our hands together. Yes, and we are going to lunge to the right. Let's go, Naima. Lunge and back. Good job. We're gonna face forward and we're gonna go the other way. Let's go. Awesome. Okay, let's do one more each side and let's go to the right. Excellent. And let's go one more to the left. Let's go. And back. Yes. Good job. Let's get down on our mat. We are gonna sit back on our feet and ankles like this. Yes, there we go. So right away, we're gonna get a nice stretch in our tibialis muscles here and our ankles. We're gonna take our penguin flippers here and we're gonna put them down just like this, and we're just gonna move side to side, okay? While we're doing this, our wrists are getting nice and loose as well as our ankles. And then let's flip them. Let's flip them like this. And let's go this way too. Yes. The second one we're gonna go into a pigeon. Pigeon, yes. We're staying with the birds, So, let's move. We're gonna put our foot out just like this. Yeah, there you go. Let's get your leg down like this. Boom, there you go. Now, from here, we are gonna come down and yes. Perfect. She's getting a good stretch in this glute right here, all the way through to her knees and ankles. Another great one. Excellent. Looking good, Naima. Always got to balance it out, making sure we get the left side and the right side. Excellent. Good job. Straighten this back one out. Perfect. And big, deep breaths. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so the next one we're going to get into cat-cow. Okay, cat-cow. So we're making sure that our knees and hands nice and aligned here. Okay, so we are going to tuck our chins and lift our shoulders up. Yes. And then on the exhale, we're gonna flip it, head up. So we'll do a couple more of those and we'll tuck. So the last stretch we have here is called child's pose. Okay, so our feet are flipped down. Yes. And sit all the way back and relax. Awesome, Naima. And then let's flip our hands back. Awesome, and just focus on breathing. Awesome, Naima. Child's pose stretch. Another good one for our lower back, all the way up through. Excellent, looking good. Perfect. Awesome. Got it.
Cat break!
Okay, Naima, okay? So we're gonna run as fast as we can here. We're gonna give maximum effort, okay? Maximum effort. I wanna see your best, okay? You ready to go? Yes, you are. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Malcolm, do you like cats?
I do like cats. I like big cats, actually.
Aww. Do you like tiger cats?
Tiger cats? So that's the only cat I actually don't like.
That's so sad.
As a former Argo, we don't like tiger cats.
How hard did you have to work to be on a championship team?
I had to work extremely hard. So there was a point in my life where I thought I was working hard, and then I showed up to the Toronto Argonauts and found out that that actually wasn't hard enough. So I had to give 100% of my effort, my energy, mentally, physically, spiritually, all of it.
How do you get your energy?
That's a great question. For me, it starts with nourishing myself correctly, so eating as clean and as healthy as possible, as much fruits and vegetables as I can, and then exercising. Exercising is a great way to build up energy in your body. Yeah, those are the 2 ways I like to gain some energy.
What are some good ways for kids to stay healthy?
Oh, some great ways for kids to stay healthy is to be active. Not necessarily having to pick a sport, but just being active, whether that's running, playing, jumping, getting outside is another great way for kids to get energy. And then again, eating as best as you can.
How do you stay active now that you're not playing football anymore?
Well, part of the ways that I stay active still is the stretches and the exercises that we got to go through together. I still do those. I still work out consistently, and I play basketball. I play in a men's league, and I have lots of fun doing it.
Thanks so much for the workout today, Malcolm.
Thank you. No problem, and thank you so much for having me. I had a blast doing this with you.
When can I tackle that thing again?
Oh, the tackling dummy? Oh, you can tackle it whenever you want. You just let me know.
I wonder what it's like to be a professional athlete. I think I like to be a professional cat cuddler. Or maybe even an Olympic cat cuddler. I wonder what it's like. Look, I'm a professional Olympic cat cuddler. Who's ready for experiments? Are you? Because I know I am.
Naima's Wonder World.
Today we're going to be making edible slime. Let me tell you all about our ingredients today. These are chia seeds, a powerhouse of a seed. They can absorb up to 5 times their volume in water. You'll see why their absorption is so important while we're making our slime. What powerful little seeds. This is cornstarch. It's made from corn and is often used in cooking. You might have had cornstarch in gravy or even in pie to thicken it up. Fun fact, waterbeds were originally designed with cornstarch inside. As we do our experiment, you'll see how gloopy it gets. Not that fun of a fact. This is cocoa powder. It's a very delicious chocolate treat. I wonder how many yummy chocolate treats I can think of. Brownies, cookies, chocolate chip cookies, chocolate cake, vanilla and chocolate cake, caramel. Humans have been eating chocolate for more than 5,000 years. Ooh, that's a lot of years. Let's start by mixing all the dry ingredients together. Cornstarch, chia seeds, and cocoa powder. First, we'll pour in all the chia seeds. What a satisfying sound. Next is the cornstarch. Well, science is messy. Now we'll add the cocoa powder. Wow, look, it changed color. Now we're gonna add water. Enough in until it has a really goopy texture. I think that's enough. Now you're gonna see why it's so important that chia seeds absorb 5 times the volume in water. We're gonna let this sit for half an hour. Starting to look more like slime, kind of, but still pretty goopy. Smells like chocolate. I'm gonna play with it. Edible glitter is a mixture of sugar, coloring, and the hardened sap of an African acacia tree, also called gum arabic. Let's mix it in. Dump. Mix it, mix it, mix it. I wish it could be pink or something. Next time, if I want another color, I'll use something else other than cocoa powder. I hope you enjoy making this at home. Warning, it'll get stuck to your hands. Edible slime pizza! I'm gonna try rolling it into a ball. Bye! What's a pirate's favorite class in school? You don't know? Okay, it's art. Get it? Art.